Hey, what's up? It's your boy, the Diggity Dog. I am back with Lost Judgment. I was really debating today about whether I wanted to play Lost Judgment or The Last of Us. And I have realized I don't want to play The Last of Us. I will. I'll get it finished eventually. But I absolutely just do not want to play it right now. Hold on, I'm just setting up my iPad. My tablet. I have no interest in playing The Last of Us right now. Just like mentality-wise, not into it. I've always said this with YouTube. I want to play games that I have fun playing. There are plenty of people who play the horror games and they give great reactions. There are plenty of people who get angry very easily. I feel like when I get angry, people just don't like it. And I don't like it. I don't enjoy being angry, you know? It can be funny at times. But I don't feel like doing it. So I'm playing more Lost Judgment because I don't get angry at the Yakuza games. I very much enjoy them. And I have a lot of fun playing them. Hey, what's up, Joker? What's up, PR? You finished Ghost of Tsushima? That's. How did you like it? I love Ghost of Tsushima. The B movie is crazy. Why are you watching the B movie? I'm only doing like 2:49 into it. Man, we doing longer stream than that tonight. Let me tell you what. I work late tomorrow, so I'm gonna be playing this late as well. Hold on. Trying to open up my my portrait stream. There it is. All right, V Salner. What's up, Vlad? Vlad's in the portrait stream. The horror or the vertical stream, if you will. You've never watched the B movie before? That's crazy. The Iki Island DLC is really good, Joker. I highly recommend it. Where am I? Oh, I'm outside of the school. I don't think I've ever been to the school before. Like in 7 or Infinite Wealth, like I didn't have access to the school. Yo, it's a what the squirrel. It was good. I'm pissed on some things I don't want to spoil here because people didn't play it. Yeah, dude, don't spoil it. It's such a good game though, man. Ghost of Tsushima, phenomenal game. God damn. There's so much smoke outside, you can't go outside. You're in Alaska, right? What's going on in old Alaska? Why you got smoke going on out there? Where am I going? What's that? God, I gotta go so far. I can take a taxi there. I think that's what I'm just gonna do. Have you ever played the B-movie game PR on PlayStation? I recommend it. It is so... It is a one-of-a-kind experience, to say the very least. Ooh, I'm going up. What the hell is this one? Are people evacuating because of Bear Creek?
And stay down.
Damn, I haven't heard about any of that. All I've been hearing about is the bombings in Iran. No bueno. No bueno. That's my opinion. No bueno.
いらっしゃいませ.
Yo, what's up? Can I get some pancake? That's all.
Starving.
20,000. Yeah.
Pretty tasty. Thanks.
I've been playing Persona 3. Like when I'm not streaming, I've been going through Persona 3 like crazy. I've been playing on my PS5 a lot. I've just been annoyed with my PC. So I've been buying everything on PS5 lately. Cuz I'm just super fed up with my PC, to be completely honest with you. It's just troublesome. I've been playing Persona 3. Oh, it's so much fun. I think I had to get through Persona 5 to understand Persona. And now that I'm playing the third one, I'm loving it. Because it took me a while to get into Persona 5, and then I just kept taking breaks from it and stuff. And I never really got into Persona 5. Like, I got through the whole game. It took me a long time, but I got through it. And it was a good game. But it wasn't, like, for me, you know? Like, I enjoyed it, but I didn't love it. Persona 3, on the other hand, I'm loving so far. Which is weird, because it's not that different of a game. Post a picture on my channel of the smoke? Okay. Hell yeah. See if I can take a look at it.
Oh man, you almost got arrested and put on the sex offender list.
There's no way I'd
That's
screw
crazy.
things up that bad.
What a thing to laugh about.
In all seriousness, those bullies got what was coming. I kinda wish you messed them up worse. That way, they'd never bother Koda-san again.
Yeah, but that wouldn't really solve the problem. Not everything can be settled with a fight.
What? Wow, look who's talking.
But that's where those speakers come into play, isn't it?
Yeah, if everything goes as expected.
Hey, you did everything you could, right? So we'll see what tomorrow has in store.
Okay, I kind of want to... I don't want to go to sleep yet. I kind of want to explore the city a little bit. I want to see any, like, differences between this game and Like a Dragon. Because Yokohama was introduced in Like a Dragon, and then this game came out, like, 2 years later. And I'm curious... I want to go to the arcade. I want to explore a little bit, really. I want to see the differences, the main differences between this game and Like a Dragon. It says there's like a talking point here, but there isn't. Interesting. I want to go to the arcade. I want to check out the arcade. Wee. What's at this arcade here? What they got going on? They got Sonic? Sonic Fighters? What is Sonic Fighters? What is Fighting Vipers? I'm trying out Sonic Fighters. Sorry, I'm playing some minigames. Today's going to be a little bit of the minigame stream. I played a lot of story last time. How do I insert coin? Okay. I'm gonna be Knuckles. Knuckles versus Knuckles. Knuck v Knuck. Bring it! I've never heard of this game in my life. Like, what is this? Oh! I can do power moves? That uppercut combo is crazy. Shit. Knockout! This game is shit. This game is dog shit. This game is terrible. Flying carpet? That's Amy? That doesn't look anything like Amy. Why is she using... Oh my god. She got skills. Oh my goodness. What is that? I didn't know you could jump on your head. What did I do? I'm learning things that I've never thought about before. I could just start going crazy. What did I do there? That's crazy. I did like a donkey kick real quick, and I want to know how to do that again. Mikey McLean, hello. Bark? I don't know. I'm excited for the new Sonic Racing game. Oop, that was Oop, oop. I knocked him out. I'm really excited for the new Sonic Racing game. It's gonna have Ichiban in it, and like SpongeBob, Joker from Persona. Oh, what? How do you grab? Damn, ran him over. I think Shadow's trying to get in my room. He just wants the food. Who is Espio? Oh, he is whooping me. Okay, hold on. Hold on. This guy's really good. I don't like this. I don't like this guy. No! Oh my god. I was on a streak with Knuckles, and now this guy, he's doing crazy stuff. The difficulty curve there was insane. Either that or I was just distracted. How do I insert a coin? Yeah, give me a coin. Let me do it again. I'll whoop him this time. Trust. What is that? Why can he like throw me? Oh my god, he just did an elbow drop. No! Oh, I was doing good. Damn it. Damn it. I don't know the meta, man. Never played this game before. How did he get hurt? Stop. No. No. No, 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 no. No, I got this. I got this. I understand. I don't understand. I don't understand anything. Shadow, are you behind me? What are you doing? Okay, no, I got this. This is the time. This is the run. Hold on. Hold on. No! I don't got this. I'm gonna be honest. Like this guy, he's doing combos and stuff I don't know how to do. He's teaching me a little bit though. Damn. Got one on him. I don't know how to do that like crazy like infinity thing that I get though. Ooh! Ooh, he stomped on my toe? That's crazy. I got him though. Okay. Nice. I am halfway there. That was the halfway mark. That was so hard. Now I'm fighting Tails. No, what? Why can Tails do stuff, man? Tails can do crazy stuff. Get out of here, Tails. I'm gonna grab you by your tails. He's doing weird stuff, man. I don't like Tails. No! God, that one sucks. No, man. I need to do that combo. That combo's a good combo. No, he ducked me, man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Tails. Bro was dodging, weaving, blocking. No, I'm done. I'm done. Can I play as somebody else? No. Okay, I'm done. I'm not restarting that. I don't want to do it. I gained 6 SP for that, though. I don't want to play any of the other ones. Maybe I'll do a crane. What kind of crane should I do? What do they got here? Was there, Onomichio? Oh, shit. I should grab an Onomichio. Give me that Onomichio. Nab a little Onomichio real quick. Ah. That Sonic Fighters thing's... Oh, that was rough. I don't want to do that one again. Old school fighting games are really difficult. I think they're just like not well made, so they're hard. Don't hit that one, please. Thank you. Doba! Damn! What's that one? Oh, that's the one from Yokohama. The mascot from Yokohama. I don't think I'm getting this. Maybe? If I can pick it up sideways, I think I'm going. Nope. No. Ah, so close though. I'll put in some more money. I'll try to get that middle one. That middle one might be easier. It's not all messed around. Not that anything happened to that one. Come on. Ooh, that's really close. If I can like get in behind it. If if I can get in behind it, I might be able to just like push it, like flip it over towards where I need it to be.
こんなところで止めちゃって。
Maybe. Bro, I'm putting way too much thought into a UFO catcher. Oh my god! Okay. This is it. This is the run. Let's go. Hugo's getting in trouble.
Congratulations!
Buono Michio.
また来てね。
Alright, I'll take that. I'm leaving. What other minigames we got going on? Shogi, Mahjong, golf, batting, Mahjong, Club Sega. No, maybe I'll just go do the story now. The reason I went to do mini games anyways was because I was like, oh, there are people chatting? I'm not going to start the story right away. And then everybody left. So what's the point? Let's go do the story. Rest on couch. Time to go to Seiryu High and put an end to the bullying. Are we already going to be done this case? Well, I mean, no. What's good, asshole? Hold on. Those guys were
Really,
easy.
guys?
I'm just gonna skateboard there. Hey, I got hella points. I wish I could grind these rails. I really wish I could just grind those rails. They don't want anything to do with me on my skateboard. They're like, why is he on a skateboard? Let's not mess with him. He's crazy. Dude, that's not even a sidewalk. Oh, shit. Yeah, we're here. Shadow, what are you doing? I didn't even know you were here still. I'll grab you. I'll grab you, buddy. I'll grab you. Oh, my shadow. The big baby. Oh shit, they're picking on her.
Yo. So, are you gonna come out to lunch with us or what?
Don't you have anything more to say than that, Coda? Get your ass up. Come on. Matsune's really not in the mood to deal with your shit today.
I'll just eat lunch here, okay?
Huh? You're giving us lip now? I guess you won't be needing this stuff then.
We told you to get your ass up, you little slut.
That's crazy.
Oh, maybe you've started fucking guys on your lunch break now?
You're out here living the dream, aren't you?
Enough! Get your ass up!
What's the fucking holdup, Coda? You should be thanking us for even inviting you to come.
So slow. I can't fucking stand you.
Well, damn. So much for my appetite. You guys are making me sick.
Hey, who the fuck said that? We're making you sick, huh? You guys talking about us?
You see anyone else being assholes? Of course he's talking about you.
Yeah, I've about had it with you punks. This shit's getting old.
That's a very deep voice.
Ganging
for
up on the
Asgore.
same girl day after day make you feel real big?
Unfucking believable that it takes 3 of them to do the job.
Seriously, you guys? You're taking Coda's side here? You know she's just a whore, right?
You okay, Koda-san? Just ignore these losers.
How low can you go? Calling someone a whore isn't gonna win you any points.
Right? Let's hear it for the picture of purity over here.
What the hell? Hey!
She can dish it, but she can't take it. Hope the boys are watching.
What?
Hold on. This is hilarious. Shadow, you can't be under here. You can't be under here. That's where all my cords are. You're gonna fuck shit up. Shadow just went under my desk. I don't like that.
What the fuck, man? If you want to talk shit, say it to my face.
What part of this don't you understand?
Yeah. You know what, guys? It's true. You guys just need to leave her alone.
He's right. He's totally right. What's your problem with her anyway?
Yeah, Coda didn't do anything wrong, guys.
Exactly. So back off Koda-san already.
Stop acting like little punks. Get the hell out of here.
When you guys going to lunch, go choke on a chopstick.
Oh, how does it feel now?
Just get going, would you?
Yeah. Toss them out.
What in the hell is going on here? Hey, Watson. Fuck this.
Yeah. Let's just go.
Fuck it.
That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that.
Wow. I've never seen those kids band together like that.
They all knew what was going on in there now. It can be hard to speak up even when you know something happening right in front of you is wrong. Not so different from adults, right?
Yagami-san, was everything we just witnessed part of your plan?
It's just psychology. There's this concept called the bystander effect. According to the psychologists, when a person witnesses an incident, there's 3 things that run through their mind if other people are in the vicinity. 1, if no one else acts, it must not be urgent. 2, if no one else acts, I don't have to take action either. And 3, if I take action alone, I'll embarrass myself. The result? Everybody stands there and nobody takes action. I just figured if I could get even one person to step up and raise their voice, it would spur the rest of them to push past their inability to act. Penguins are the same way. You ever seen a flock of them hesitating to take a leap into the sea? One takes the first plunge and the others all start following after him.
The first penguin, you say? It's a fascinating term for a display of bravery. I've heard it said that overseas in America, the first penguin is a symbol of respect.
So for Yagami-shi, that would mean your voice was the first penguin in that classroom.
I can't say for certain this resolved your bullying problem. But here's hoping it's at least a good first step.
They're gone. You should be safe from them for a while.
No? Okay. Hey, man. Sorry about the creaking. My bad. Nice. Stop bullying. Oh, I did it. I finished the case.
What do you say we monitor the situation for now? Might not be wise for adults to intervene just yet.
I suppose your plan has worked out for the better. But it should be teachers and administrators handling these matters, not detectives.
You know what? I couldn't agree more.
Then if you'll excuse me.
Oh, come on, man. Lighten up a little. You didn't have to rub it in her face.
You know what she thinks? She thinks we're some bums off the street trying to meddle in academic affairs.
Well then, I apologize on her behalf. But Yagami-san, that was some magic you worked there. Hard to admit this at my age, but I learned quite a bit from what you did.
I wouldn't go that far.
Good stuff, Yagami-san. Naturally. I knew you would deliver.
Huh?
Again, the law. Must have forgot to tell him I was going to Yokohama.
Sorry, I have to take this. Hey, this is Yagami.
This is Shirosaki. Do you have a minute?
Sure.
I have a rather urgent request for you. It concerns a trial we've been involved with.
Listen, sorry-san. I'm a little
sorry.
busy. I don't know if I could take a rush job at the moment. We aren't even in Kawachi right now. Actually, I'm in Yokohama.
Really? That's interesting.
I'm helping Sugiura out with a case for his new agency. We're on site right now. At Serio High School. Sorry-san? You there?
Seiryo High? Somewhere near Ijincho? Is that the school?
Have you heard of it?
A college-age student teacher from that school went missing about 2 months ago. It was all very sudden.
Huh. I think I
Student
heard
teacher,
something
is that
about
the
that,
dead guy?
actually.
He himself was a Seiryo High graduate. He'd returned to his alma mater to finish his teaching credential.
Just a sec. How do you know so much about this?
The teacher's name is Hiro Mikoshiba, and his body was discovered a few days ago. They found him in one of Ijincho's abandoned buildings.
This is where it all leads.
The body was badly decomposed, but Kanagawa police have just released his identity. Moments ago, in fact.
Moments ago.
This is gonna end today?
Thing is, someone else knew Mikoshiba was dead, before the police even confirmed it. A sex offender, Akihiro Ehara. I defended him in court. The day Mikoshiba disappeared, Ehara was arrested at the station for groping. He's also an active duty officer.
So you're saying he committed the murder too?
No. The victim was still alive while Ehara was at the station in Tokyo committing sexual battery. He was caught and arrested on the spot. And he's been in jail for the 2 months since.
So if I have this right, he has an alibi for the murder?
Right. But there's more to it.
Huh.
A few days ago, someone lit flares at the location of Mikoshiba's body. It obviously couldn't have been Ehara, so I suspect that's the real culprit. But whoever that is somehow connected to Ehara.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's no other way he could have known about the body.
Exactly. There's clearly more to Ehara than an officer turned groper. More than likely, he's an accomplice to murder.
Okay. So do we have a motive?
4 years ago, Ehara's only son hung himself in their home. He was a student at Seiryo High at the time. And the way Ehara sees it, his death was the result of bullying at the hands of his classmate, Mikoshiba.
You mean it's revenge? In that case, could he possibly have hired someone else to kill the guy in his stead?
It's highly likely. As for my request, I'd like to see what you can find out. Mikoshiba's murder is too suspicious. Up until today, I wrote Ehara off as just another train groper. But he got arrested for that on the exact day that Mikoshiba was killed. It can't be a coincidence.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a better alibi than being arrested for a different crime, right? Otherwise, the cops would have pinned him as suspect number one.
But groping as an alibi? Why go to all that trouble? There had to have been a better way than that. I'm worried. As his attorney, I have to admit there's a chance Ehara planned this, which means I've made a critical oversight. Even worse, I let a misguided court issue a verdict. I can't allow that to stand. I need to reconsider both the harassment and the murder, because I think the truth is these cases are one and the same.
All right. Well, what can I do for you?
Can you see if anyone at Seiryō High will talk about Mikoshiba? Right now, we need more information. And the first thing we should focus on is how and why he disappeared. That could give us a lead.
So, does this mean you're hiring me?
It does. Consider it an official request, if you would.
Okay, I'm on it. No better feeling than when the jobs line up perfectly.
And that's the end of chapter 1, hey? That was I really liked that first chapter, actually. I thought that was a lot of fun. And it all, like, worked out really well.
Yokohama.
Now it gets into the
a harbor town where rotting secrets rarely stay uncovered.
Shadow.
The deceased was a student teacher who had vanished from a high school Yagami was investigating. Yet the linchpin to this case, a police officer named Ehara, was arrested for a different crime, a train groping that shocked the nation. Upon hearing the verdict, Ehara gave the court an ominous revelation, that the son he had lost was avenged.
Chapter 2, Vicious Cycle. Shadow's laying down now.
Before I go all in, can we go over the defendant's profile? That way I'll have something to work with.
Sure. Akihiro Ehara, age 53, senior officer with Tokyo PD, convicted of sexual battery. He'd been stationed in Shinjuku and lived alone in Tokyo. That is, until his arrest.
Lived alone? Unmarried then?
His wife moved to Yokohama without him 7 years ago, when their son Toshiro started at Seiryō High. Toshiro-kun ended up taking his life in his third year. That's 4 years ago, if you're counting.
And the couple never reconciled, huh?
Apparently his wife wanted nothing to do with him from that point on. That's it for personal details.
All right.
As for the charge, Ehara's maintained his innocence. He's had no luck getting him
Shadow
to
wants to
budge.
go downstairs.
Mind you, the
Give me uno momento. Shadow. Let's put you downstairs, bud. Say goodbye to everybody. Backyard to see if
prosecution has plenty against him. Security camera surveillance, eyewitness footage, even trace evidence gathered on scene.
The same footage the media was plastering on TV?
Yes, although some of it was edited for privacy or length, but it painted a clear enough
this
picture.
chair's real squeaky.
Hard to dispute something you can see right in front of you.
True.
And what about when they handed down the verdict? Ehara flew off the handle or something?
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Your Honor, in a warehouse, about 3 days ago, a body turned up in Yokohama. The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
Ehara seemed convinced that Mikoshiba had bullied his son, and to get his justice, he even took Seiryō High to court. However, the court ruled against him, claiming there was no substantial evidence of bullying.
The chairman mentioned that lawsuit. I'm sure Ihara wasn't thrilled with the verdict.
I still need to dig into the court record of that case to see if there's anything of value.
Sounds like I'm on deck then. I've got someone involved in the case right in front of me.
Who?
The chairman of Serio High himself.
Are you talking about me?
I don't know how you pull these things off, Yagami-san. But let me give you a word of caution.
I'm listening.
Mikoshiba's murder hasn't been made public yet, so please don't go around talking about it, especially at his school. The Kanagawa police will investigate the school soon enough, and if they find out everyone already knows...
They'd show us the door, lock it behind them, and probably charge us with obstruction.
Exactly. Oh, and before I send you Mikoshiba's photo, there's one last thing you should know.
What's that?
Ihara's ruling was the day before yesterday. That means we only have 13 more days to potentially file an appeal.
We're against the clock. You file an appeal in order to show the court our dissatisfaction with the verdict. But if we don't appeal in 2 weeks, the court will assume we have nothing left to argue and process the defendant as charged.
If we don't make our move, Ihara will walk out of court with a sex offense charge and a minor slap on the wrist. And once his case is closed, it would take a miracle to get it reopened, even if there had been a critical oversight.
Right.
I'm
Her
sorry
voice
to
is
give you a
different
time
than the
limit
first game.
instead
I
of a viable solution.
don't love it.
Don't worry. I'll have to make do. For now, let's just keep in touch.
Thanks, and good luck.
Yo, what was that about?
Sorry. Give me one more sec.
Good. Saori sent me the picture of Hiro Mikoshiba, so this is the guy Ihara said would be found dead.
Actually, Kaito-san, can I fill you in later? I need to get some answers from the chairman.
New information. New information. What's up?
May I help you with something,
What's up,
Yagami-san?
big man?
You sure can. Only thing is, where to start?
Can't reveal what happened to Mikoshiba, but there's no harm in asking general questions about
Remember how you told me about a student teacher went missing?
Oh,
This is him, right? Hiro Mikoshiba.
how do you have that photo? But yes, that's him.
I'd like to ask a bit about him in relation to a separate investigation.
What is it you need to know? Did something happen to him?
I'm afraid I can't give you any details. This request comes from a very close colleague. I'm sure you understand. It's a matter of detective-client privilege. I know that isn't much consolation. But if it's any
find out that
comfort,
he's dead
I would never
soon.
disclose anything about your case either.
But don't you see? Mikoshiba-kun was officially reported missing. Please, can you tell me something?
I promise. I'll tell you everything I can when I can. But for now, let me ask the questions.
Very well. Go ahead.
I'll start with the basics. Mikoshiba-kun was a graduate here, correct? And that's why he came back to train as a teacher?
That's correct.
How long was he supposed to be here?
3 weeks, originally. He'd nearly finished his time with us. But one day he simply stopped coming. It was as if all was well, then suddenly he was gone. Or at least that's how I'd heard it.
Were you two not that close?
No. We'd had barely exchanged a word since he arrived.
Sounds pretty standard for a school chairman. You wouldn't personally deal with any temp staff.
Wasn't there a pretty dark rumor about Mikoshiba-kun 4 years back? Something about how he drove a student to suicide?
You mean what was dredged up online? Yes, I'm aware of it. However, in the subsequent lawsuit, that rumor was put to rest. The court found no evidence of bullying.
But you had your doubts, didn't you? So you called on us to take a deeper look.
Well, yes. But let's not get confused. The tragedy from 4 years ago does weigh on us. But we've washed our hands of the matter.
Well, you say that, yet I can't help circling back to the same question. Why would the head of a school hire detectives to monitor his students in secret? Potentially even out of pocket.
Well, for one thing, it would reflect poorly on our institution were I to openly suspect our students. Then there's the issue of bullying being recorded and shared online. you know what kind of firestorm that can cause. I should mention, I'm the one who takes the fall for it. My own privacy be damned. So of course I would opt for secrecy.
That's fair. But what that still doesn't answer is why this is happening now.
I'm not sure I follow.
Something must have pushed the chairman towards taking action against the bullying now, of all times. What? A video. What does this have to do with this? So, elements of the like this is all to do with the assault. This is the only one I think could be similar.
Could this be what riled you up?
But this is...
This is footage of Akihiro Ihara 2 months ago, captured up in Tokyo. The man was an active duty police officer, so of course it made the rounds in the media. But you already knew all that. After all, he's the one who sued your school on account of what his son endured here, bullying that led to suicide.
Well, that's undeniable.
And now that he's in the spotlight, any more problems at Serio would lead people to start connecting the dots. The police would dig up that suicide in no time, regardless of whatever the court had ruled. They might even reach the conclusion you had covered the whole thing up. I get the feeling that's why we're really here, to prevent another mess on your hands.
Oh, I see now. Our job's to sniff out any bullying, then you sweep it under the rug.
That's simply not true. At least, that wasn't my intention.
You sure about that? The thought never even crossed your mind?
Perhaps it did. The scenario you described was painfully accurate. Every time I saw Ihara-san on TV, I'd grow sick with worry that it could all boil over on us here at any moment.
I can assure you, Chairman, I'm not here to cause any
lag
trouble.
a little bit?
I only want to learn about Mikoshiba-kun.
In that case, you should speak with Sawa-sensei. She was his teaching mentor.
Her? Great. Just my luck.
See? I told you we should have stayed on her good side.
How was I supposed to know?
So, would you like me to call her back here?
No, thanks. I should go see her myself. Do a bit of smoothing over.
In that case, you may want to go downstairs and see if she's in the faculty room. She should still be on lunch.
Perfect. I've got another chance to shoot my shot.
Sorry, Kaito-san, but I'm fielding this one alone. Tsukumo, you guys can clear out too.
What? You're benching all of us just like that?
I don't understand the meaning of this, Yagamishi.
If I had time to explain, I would. Just trust me on this for now.
Okay, I'm just going to be right back. I put my laundry in before I started stream, and my alarm just went off to go change it, so I will be back in like 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Hugo's angry. He wants me to be out there. Probably could have been, honestly. Probably could have took today off. Hung out with Hugo. But it's fine.
I'm sorry. Did you need something, sir?
Oh. Is Sawa-sensei here?
She should be back shortly. May I ask who's waiting for her?
Well, no one's special, really. I just need to have a quick word with her is all. Maybe you could tell me where her desk is?
It's right over there. The one with all the English books.
Thank you.
Okay, let's hang out and wait for her. So this is Sawa-sensei's desk. Mikoshiba was under Sawa-sensei's supervision. Can anything here give me clues about him? They go to school together? Photo of students, but their uniforms aren't from Syria. Wait, could this be Sawa-sensei herself? So this is Sawa in her high school days. Maybe this helps her make her more relatable to the students. There's another photo in the back. Does that kid go here too? I'd like to check it out, but I can't be seen doing that. That's the clue that I needed. That was the first thing I seen, was like, oh, a picture of students. Let's zoom in on that.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd have gone by now.
Yes, well, I need to ask you a couple things.
Such as?
Such as how close you were to Hiro Mikoshiba.
What?
I heard from Chairman Okuda you were mentoring him as a teacher. I believe this was 2 months ago?
Why do you, of all people, want to know?
Did you notice anything unusual before he disappeared? Any sign of trouble he might have had?
I can't say for sure. He just stopped showing up one day. Really, that's all I know.
Is that really all you can tell me? Nothing jogging the memory?
I said that's all.
Interrogating someone with nothing to go on isn't very effective. Maybe I should come at this in a different
You know what, let's start over. Why don't we talk about him as a student? You were already a teacher here by then, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Back when a student here committed suicide, there were rumors online about how it could have been caused by bullying. And Mikoshiba-kun's name came up as one of the potential bullies.
Yes, but those were just rumors.
So he wasn't involved in any teasing?
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
He's not the type to bully then?
I would say no.
Then why would those rumors exist in the first place?
You're asking the wrong person.
Something weird's going on. This isn't consistent with her reaction to Koda-san getting bullied.
4 years ago, the court determined this school was not responsible for a bullying-related suicide.
You mean Ahara-san's lawsuit? The father of the student who died and an officer in Tokyo? He was arrested the other day. Well, I'm sure you've seen the news.
Yes, but what of it? What exactly is the point you're trying to make here?
I believe Ahara-san still thinks his son killed himself because of Mikoshiba-kun.
Let me ask you something, Yagami-san.
By all means.
What are you trying to accomplish? Didn't you finish this whole business with the chairman? If that wasn't enough, you got security called on you. You clearly have zero regard for anyone here. You should have had the sense to leave long before now.
Believe me, once I learn what I need about Mikoshiba-kun, I'm gone.
In that case, you've already got everything you need from me.
One last question. You and the chairman both mentioned how Mikoshiba-kun got along with the students here. Anyone in particular that he was close to?
the kids in the basketball club? Mikoshiba-kun was in that club back when he was a student. Apparently he was showing up to their practices.
Basketball club. That includes the gang from before, right?
Yes. They all spent quite a bit of time with him.
Ha! Birds of a feather flock together, you know what I'm saying? Then again, they keep popping up for some reason.
Alright, with that, I'll get out of your hair. Appreciate your time, Matt. Sawa-sensei.
Just a minute!
That the other picture is going to be like
Kaito-san,
a
you there?
important detail.
Tell me you're
later
still on campus.
Why? You suddenly decide you need me after all?
Man, don't be like that.
You enjoy playing teacher's pet with Sawa-sensei?
You mean, did I enjoy getting eviscerated by her? She hates my guts at this point. That aside, I did get some interesting intel. And that's where you come in.
Huh? What for?
I want to find those bullies in the basketball club. Think you can fly the pigeon for me?
So I do have a purpose. Ain't that something? All right then. It's drone time.
Thanks. I'll start
I
scoping out
think
the
she...
gymnasium.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what I think about her. I think Masashiro, the dead guy, was hanging out with the basketball kids, though, for sure. Because they're bullies. He was a bully. They just get along, you know? Yo, can I get some grub from the school?
いらっしゃいませ。
Never mind.
ありがとうございま
I'm
した。
full. I could go for some Japanese food right now, like, actually. I would
いらっしゃいませ。
love, like, what is that? A staple sandwich rolled with yakisoba? A yakisoba sandwich? That's crazy. Wow. I'm buying all of these. These look great. Anyways, I was gonna say I could go for some like fried noodles, some like yakisoba. Honestly, yakisoba would go so hard right now. I made pasta for supper, like a linguine, and I just wasn't fucking with it. I took like 2 bites and I'm like, nah, I'm not really hungry right now, you know? But a yakisoba, oh, that would go hard right now. There's a fast food chain. I'm not sure if it like it's a global chain or if it's just in Canada, but it's called Edo Japan, and they have like stir-fried noodle dishes and stir-fried rice dishes, right? The stir-fried noodle dishes are so good. Huh, that girl, isn't she? Yeah, that's Koda-san. She was in the basketball club too. Maybe she knows Mikoshiba. Maybe. What if they were in a relationship but they weren't supposed to be? Her and Mikoshiba. You never know, right?
Close one. Almost got it.
Huh?
You're Koda-san from Class 2 too, right? Basketball too?
Yeah?
You have a second? I have some questions about a student teacher who taught classes here named Mikoshiba.
Ow!
Ooh.
Really? Yo, you read me talk? That posse of little shitheads just went strutting into the gym with some bats.
Kaito-san, can you at least try to warn me a little sooner next time?
Why? You worried?
Hey! Why are you still here, asshole? Who the hell are you anyway?
Talking pretty big for taking a cheap shot while my back was turned.
You had it coming, shady old fuck.
Coda! Hey, you been spilling anything to this guy?
I didn't say anything.
I'll fill you in. I was asking her about Mikoshiba, a student teacher who disappeared from school not too long ago. You guys know him, right? The basketball club would.
Don't bother trying to talk to us like we're your fucking friends, asshole.
I want to bash your fucking skull in. You'll die before I tell you shit.
That's
You
crazy.
wiped the floor with us yesterday. Only fair for you to take a handicap.
I don't mind at all. Sure. All good. But
Oh
it's
great!
still gonna be pretty
How am I gonna whoop some teenagers' asses in their own high school gym? I guess I will, but like it's just weird. I feel like this should not be allowed.
Let's go.
I feel like Yagami should not be endorsing this. I love it. Do it again. Do it again. You done? Damn. I got one of them with the scare tactics. The other two didn't want to go down, and I just whooped the other guy, the first guy's ass. He's an asshole. I don't like him. Little band-aid on his nose.
You've got a lot of guts for your age, kid. But come on. You really need a better outlet for all that aggression.
Let me go!
Just what on earth is going on in here?
Damn.
Hey. Let's roll out.
I'm gonna do you a favor here and leave out the part about the bats.
Are you even listening?
Yes, ma'am. We were just horsing around a bit. Right?
Just horsing around is right.
Just horsing around.
You really are unbelievable. Why are you attacking defenseless students on their school property? How many times must I tell you to
Defenseless?
leave our school alone?
For what it's worth, the chairman asked me to be here.
Oh, good. Let's drag him into this. How should our chairman explain you to the mob of irate parents that will be at his door any second now? Don't worry, there's a very good reason we hired these ragtag detectives to spy on and beat up your kids.
Not the words I'd use.
If I hear anything else about you, anything, I'm going straight to the press. I'm under no obligation to cover for anyone. Oh, and your attire is atrocious. When you show up at a school, at least try to look the part. Now go home.
That's crazy.
You hear all that, Kaito-san? I have a funny feeling I'm not wanted here. Can I talk to the chairman real quick?
I'm afraid Sawa-sensei's made her point clear. Perhaps it's best you take your leave. After all, you've satisfied the bulk of my request.
Wait. Okay, how about this? You can hire me on as a teacher. That way, I can stay on campus no problem, right?
But you can't teach without a license. You don't happen to have one, do you?
No, but I do have a lawyer's badge. How's that for certification?
You're a lawyer? Well, that certainly is a respectable position, but it's not exactly a license to educate.
Can't we work something out?
I'm afraid something isn't specific enough. Also, there
I
is
just
always
ordered
the
some-
off chance that you can serve as an outside consultant.
Some
A
shit.
guidance counselor, perhaps.
Oh, yeah. Like a club advisor. Do you happen to have a kung fu club? I've got a few tricks I could show some kids.
No, there's nothing of the sort. And on that note, I believe each club already has an advisor assigned.
That's unfortunate.
Me again.
I say it's time we hightailed it out of here. No use sitting around on our asses, right? Why don't you meet us back here and we'll go?
I can't. Not until I find something for Sari-san.
Suit yourself. Don't work too hard now.
Damn. We gotta get closer to this Coda girl, I think. Or get somebody else to infiltrate it for the basketball team. Maybe there's staff positions that need filling. I think I saw a reception desk near the school entrance. We're gonna apply as a teacher. Yagami. That is not a great idea. Come knock on my door. Something, something, something. I wanna be a part of it. That's the reception desk. There's a custodian. Should I just ask point blank if they have any openings?
Huh?
It's one busy bulletin board. Could I find some help wanted ads for the school there? Let's figure out. Come and knock on my door.
Aha! Stop right there!
Huh?
What was that?
Suspicion confirmed.
Can I help you?
Actually, you already have. I didn't think you'd be foolish enough to show your face around here again.
Oh, that's
I'm
the girl
sorry,
who
but
was
do I-
yelling about.
Oh.
Is this the girl who caught me yesterday? Damn it, why her? Why now?
They always say perpetrators return to the scene of the crime. And you just proved the old adage true, Monsieur Boyer.
Hold on, I'm gonna expand this a little bit. I didn't realize it was so low. Sorry. No way she saw my face yesterday. Plus we got the camera back. Okay, take a breath. I should be safe.
Monsieur Voyeur? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your pervy little upskirt scheme. Seriously, hiding a camera under the stairs? And at your age? Shame on you, sir.
Yeah, you lost me. Now, if you don't mind, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Oh no, you don't. I have irrefutable proof of your crime. Why, the very shoes on your feet. You're wearing the exact same sneakers as the pervert from yesterday. And don't
She
you
knows
feel
me by
proud of
my
your safety today?
sneakers is crazy.
Okay, what is happening here? Sorry, but your evidence is my shoes? Everybody here's got shoes, young lady. In fact, I'm probably not the only person with this exact pair.
Huh. Your shoe style is merely the icing on the cake. You see, before the pervert arrived yesterday, I had covered the floor around the camera with a clear polymer that shines under black light.
Huh?
It's an oil-based substance, so it lasts a few days. Your soles are stained with it as we speak. Which means you came bumbling back to the scene of the crime, while wearing the very evidence of your misdeeds.
That's crazy. What am I seriously being busted here by some high school girl?
Lamenting your misfortune
What if we
already?
bring her on
That's what you get for
as
crossing
a
the mystery research
detective?
club of Serio High.
And shit, you know what I'm saying?
Now, if you'll follow me to the faculty room, monsieur.
Oh, wait, just hold on, okay?
If she's not bluffing, this could turn out really bad. What do I do? Use EX surrender. What? I'm using that, whatever that is. This is the perfect time to use my new... Hang on, what am I thinking? There's gotta be another way. Okay. Refuter lid.
There's no way I'd have noticed an invisible substance on my shoes. I'll give you that much. But even if I did step in some mystery goop, does that really prove what you're saying? With so many people on campus, any number of them could have walked over that spot.
No, only the perpetrator stepped in the coating. I know this because I was there watching your fiasco. And of course, I had the PE teacher who was with me agree to serve as witness.
She was too ready for this.
Why don't you just give it up already?
I've already got so much writing on this. Fuck it, Flea. my room, Nate, when I can just
There's
run.
no escape, sir. I have even more proof of your crimes. The camera may be gone, but fortunately, I snapped a photo of it before it got taken away. With that, I determined everything there is to know about your camera, down to the store
I
where
really
you
like
bought it.
this character.
Turns out it's an
She's
online
funny.
exclusive, customized to capture high-resolution
She's fucking
footage
smart
with an
too. I
inconspicuous
think she
design.
should join the crew.
Were I to supply this information to the police, they would track down the owner soon enough. After all, the shop would have no choice but to cooperate with a police investigation.
Oops. Whoopsies. My bad. My bad, bruh. I was fucking with some stuff. I accidentally deleted my game for a little bit. Sycamore likely covered his tracks well enough, but I still can't have the police.
Do I need to spell it out any further? You, monsieur, are ensnared. Therefore, I think it would be wise to do what I say.
She's right. It might actually be best not to run for now. Negotiate.
I would say we have a chat.
A chat?
Yeah. Now, I can't give out any details, but having the cops on me would be extremely problematic. So, I'd like to resolve this as amicably as possible. Think we can come to terms here?
I will agree to one thing only. Hearing the unadulterated truth. And make no mistake, I will not be misled by diversion, threats, bribes, sob stories. Nothing of the sort.
Damn. Great. The one thing she wants is the one thing I can't give her. I have to find a way to negotiate here. Just need her to lose the camera footage. Is there anything I could use as leverage? I don't know.
Hold it right there! If you run away, my evidence goes straight to the police!
Oh, observation mode.
Look at me. Do I really look like a pervert who'd sneak into a school for dirty pictures?
Don't answer that.
Well, no, actually. Not at first glance.
Right? So, drop the Monsieur Voyeur.
But I would be an utter failure as a mystery connoisseur to fall for such elementary misdirection.
What?
No matter where or when the story is told, the perpetrators in mysteries are often those who draw the least suspicion. This trope carries over into the real world as well, so the fact that you don't look like a criminal proves nothing.
Really?
If you think you can fool this mystery fiend, you'd better think again.
Mystery fan, huh? Guess I shouldn't underestimate her. Although, this does mean I can reason with her. Come to think of it, I think I saw her putting something up on the bulletin board.
Suspicious.
Serial High Mystery Research Club. Is this their club flyer? So, this is what my Inquisitor was posting here. What's it say? The MRC is in jeopardy. Our advisor is leaving Syria. We've been informed the faculty is too busy to run an additional club. We need an outside counselor. You know any detectives or mystery writers? Please share their contact information ASAP. Oh shit, that's what we need. We needed the inn. Let's go. Let's fucking go. And then we get to see this character more. I fucking love this character. Club President Kyoko Amasawa. That must be your name. Seeking outside sponsor ASAP. Oh, this isn't soliciting club members? As a matter of fact, this is exactly the angle I needed. Dude, I'm gonna run. Yo, what's up, PR? Playing Zombie Andreas right now, the biggest zombie mod. Peak. Dude, I'm gonna become a detective, what's it called? Administrator at a high school. I'm gonna teach the children about detective. Hell yeah. I'm actually stoked.
You're Kyoko Amasawa-san, right?
Hilarious.
President of the Mystery Research Club?
So what
I'm
if
investigating a dead body.
I saw your flyer.
And this
Sounds
is
like your
how I'm
club's in
gonna
a
go
tough
about
spot.
it.
You're not wrong. Our current advisor got married and quit teaching, and we can't find anyone else to take her spot. On top of that, the chairman's been reluctant to bring in anyone from outside, so the MRC may be in dire straits. But your arrival marks our revival. Should I turn you in as a voyeur, it would make a fine feather in my cap. It would also prove the value of the MRC, so the chairman would have no choice
I
but to
also
solicit an advisor
might
for us.
have ordered.
Well, that all
Wendy's.
sounds fine on paper.
So I'm
the
waiting for
real-life
them to show
logistics
up.
may not play out that way. You'll need a competent professional in your area of interest. But you think they have time for volunteer work?
When you put it that way, it does seem like a long shot.
Right? So here's my proposition.
How about yeah? How about I become your club
How about
advisor?
you make me your advisor?
Hell yeah.
You?
Hell
Advise
yeah.
the MRC?
Why
Yes,
not?
ma'am.
A Kamurocho-based detective not good enough?
You're a detective?
Oh yeah. I'm Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency. I was asked to come investigate your school. That's about all I can let slip.
Yes, lass. Give me that. Give
So
me that
then,
advisor
the
role.
hidden camera was for your investigation?
I'll let you deduce that yourself. Client confidentiality and all that. But I will say one thing. I'm here to stop shady business, not start it.
If he wasn't shooting up skirts, then what was he trying to see? Rather, who was he trying to see? Who put him up to it? Our staff? Ugh, so many variables.
Listen, I don't mean
My
to
shoulders
interrupt,
hurt.
but
Fucking
as I was
weird.
trying to say, becoming your advisor could work out well for both of us.
Getting old, man.
I'm not done here by a long shot. One of your teachers is bent on seeing me gone.
Really? Who?
Sawa-sensei. She
Yeah.
thinks I have no business being here, and frankly, it's been hard to prove her wrong. But if I were to advise your club, it'd be all the reason I need to stay on campus. So what do you think? It's a win-win situation, wouldn't you say?
Hell yeah.
Oh, and if it's experience you want, believe me, I've been around the block when it comes to mysteries.
I believe I understand. The purpose you stated for being here does fit the circumstances better than my original theory. But I will not be persuaded so easily. So, I propose a test.
A test?
Right this way, please.
What? Hey!
This little girl's fucking hilarious. Fucking. She's just so distrusting of Yagami. I love it. This mod has Left 4 Dead 2 zombies. Like the regular zombies are like special infected. Special infected would go hard. Regular zombies would also be pretty cool.
Who's this, sis?
This is Yagami-san, our new advisor candidate.
Who's this guy?
However, I intend to test him first. See if he's legitimate.
Fine by me.
So,
I'm Kento Amasawa, Kyoko's younger brother. Also the MRC's bodyguard. When your sister's as nosy as mine, you've got to
Bodyguard?
step up your game to keep her safe.
Oh,
Please
he's
have a
the
seat,
muscle.
Yagami-san.
It's Yagami and Kaito. It's fucking the mirror, like high school girl Yagami and high school Kaito.
After you.
Oh, how kind of you.
They're even siblings, kind of like Yagami and Kaito, because they're both adopted by
So,
the
Amasawa-san,
one dude.
back to the topic at hand here. So, getting back to this test of yours.
Yes. So, based on what you've told me, I'm inclined to drop your charges altogether. A detective setting up cameras
Special
is
infected goes hard.
believable.
Goes
That being
hard.
said, I'd also be a fool to take you at your word. If this is a ruse, I'd be unleashing a pervert on the school.
Hey, calm down.
Well, the caution
No
is
creep
admirable.
shit. All right.
Then you shouldn't mind
were
if I
stopping
test
bullying.
both your skills as a detective and your character as a person. And once that's over, the club will reach a decision. We'll either accept you as our mentor, or turn you in as a deviant.
I get the picture. So what does this test entail?
Fucking funny, man.
Actually, we've been dealing with a rather risky case as of late. So your job is
This
to
might be my
resolve it.
favorite character.
How risky are we talking?
Well, it's about as risky as it is risque. Yagami-san, have you ever heard of a sugar baby?
What?
Huh? You mean a younger girl getting paid to date an older guy?
Okay.
You know it. Now our current case involves one such sugar baby. It seems that one of our
Oh,
dance
man.
club girls has grown a reputation for dating older men. Unfortunately, I've yet to pin down exactly who
My
this
food's
is.
almost here, but this
All you
is
know is she's
fucking
a dance club?
hilarious.
Well, I understand why you'd want to know more, but what about this warrants investigation? She in danger?
The issue at hand is that she may be doing more than dating, and it's putting her safety at risk. Well, we found this out online, so we're admittedly speculating a bit here. But apparently this girl's pretty infamous for what they call her vanishing act.
Care to elaborate?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go grab my food. I will be right back, and we'll finish this story. This is amazing. This is so far like my favorite thing in this game. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. That didn't take too long. I got myself a Frosty. Got myself a Frosty. That shit looks tiny as shit on camera. It's a regular size Frosty. It's a small Frosty. But it's a regular, that's the size that they, the normal Frosty be.
She strings the mark along, going on a few dates for an agreed upon sum, but then she goes in for the kill. She gets a large upfront payment for promising to seal the deal, and then, poof, gone with the wind.
Okay, I can see how that might make her enemies, but that's on the guy, isn't it? I mean, he's paying to date an underage girl, and he thinks he has the right to complain?
You're not wrong. Problem is, her latest mark, a violent,
Paying to
foul-mouthed
date an
thug,
underage underage
isn't
girls.
so self-aware.
That's fucked.
I believe rape and murder were his choicest threats. So yeah, we can't just write this one off.
Oh, yeah. That's a concern.
I also got myself a little poutine.
And now he has his gang roaming the streets, searching high and low for the girl who conned him. I'd say that establishes the risk clearly enough. As soon as we found out, we've been trying to find the sugar baby and warn her ASAP.
Yeah, I get it now. If we don't act, she could be in very real danger.
I think we're finally seeing eye to eye, Yagami-san. After all, the truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur.
That's not quite how it works, but sure. Could you tell me what the Mystery Research Club actually does? It seems like the advisor ought to know that.
So, I founded the Mystery Research Club last year. Primarily, we function as a book club, critiquing mystery novels from many different cultures and eras.
Well, because you're so noisy.
When the opportunity is right,
nosy.
we also engage in more involved activities.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean solving the mysteries around us.
Oh, you mean go sleuthing, like on a case. So that's what you were up to. I've got to say, as a potential advisor, I'm not exactly psyched to hear you go around looking for trouble.
Oh, don't get me wrong. We don't do this for kicks, and I'm not a fan of danger. If we could all be armchair detectives, free to investigate from afar, surely that would be ideal.
Yeah, don't I know it.
Unfortunately, that is rarely, if ever, possible. Say our investigatory senses were to draw us toward a mystery that escapes even the school and the police. Why, letting such a case slip away would be anathema to our club's founding principles.
While I do admire your passion, why put yourself at risk? You'd be safer handing it off to the authorities.
Then shouldn't we hand you off to the authorities?
Well, now, let's not be hasty.
I take it you see my point then. Some cases aren't so cut and dry.
You make some valid points.
So is it like, it's like Left 4 Dead, but it's zombies? I thought it would be like Days Gone, where it's like open world zombie game. That would be fucking cool. I guess that would be more like of a GTA 5 type kind of thing, hey? Or like DayZ. I mean, yeah, that's pretty similar, I guess. DayZ, Days Gone. Days Gone is just a linear DayZ, you know? Goddamn, that poutine was good. Goddamn, that was good shit. I'm not a huge fan of Wendy's poutine. Wendy's does not have the best poutine. Just for some reason today, that went really hard. It just hit the spot. You know what I'm saying? It also has a leveling system with perks. It sounds a lot like Days Gone. Now, Days Gone itself, not the best game ever, but it's pretty fun. Is Days Gone a PlayStation exclusive? Because I know he was in the Astrobot game, and like that was like a lot of PlayStation games. Give me the test, girl.
Case, now that the situation's clear, I'd like to get on with
Shit,
the test.
I spilled gravy on my shirt.
Just tell me where to start,
shirt.
and I'll be there.
It's gone.
It is said that the great Sherlock Holmes was able to freely change his appearance into that of a total stranger. From helpless old woman to shifty-eyed vagrant, he deceived the masses and never lost a lead, all thanks to a good disguise.
So, you want me to go undercover?
Yep, any detective worth their salt should have no trouble with that.
I've
You're
never
going to infiltrate
played
the
State of
dance club
Decay,
as an
but I've heard
advisor
good things
and return with a lead on the Sugar Baby. That is your test.
Wait, you want me to teach a dance club?
If it's required,
You know what's
then
a good
yes.
zombie game?
I want you to win their hearts in ways I myself could not. Those girls are a close-knit group. They never trade gossip with someone like me. However,
Dying
if
Light.
a cool new stranger gained their trust, that's you,
Phenomenal
they might
zombie
be more willing to talk.
But how am I supposed to be a convincing advisor if I've never danced once in my life?
That's okay. It's rare for their advisors to get up and do it themselves. They generally teach from a book.
Oh, great.
If it's any consolation, their current advisor never even shows up, so you'll already have an in. Just give them a few pointers, act authoritative, and soon enough, you'll be their closest confidant. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy? To teach something I know nothing about?
I'm sure you can figure that out. That is, if you really are a detective and not some snaky imposter.
You're really putting me through the ringer, you know that? I guess I'll have to prevail with the power of vague advice.
Good, then let's move. The dance club will be starting their practice any minute. They're in the gym basement, in case you didn't know.
I should get State of Decay.
I know her test might be tough, Yagami-san, but I think you'd make a pretty rad advisor. So good luck.
Huh? Oh.
Gonna add up to my wish list. Is State of Decay 2 any good? I've never heard anything about State of Decay 2. Anyways. What's going on here? Can I look out the window at something? State of Decay 2 is good. I will add State of Decay 2 to my... Maybe there's this bundle thing here, right? It comes with State of Decay... State of Decay 2 Juggernaut Edition. And then, like, 2 soundtracks. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe that's not great, actually. Let's look into State of Decay. 49.99 plus 20. It's like the same price as the bundle. I added them both to my wish list. I'll see if they go on sale. I might just pick up the first one. It's only $20. Hello? There's something here. There's something here, man. There's something. There do be in. Maybe it's on this side. Is it here? Nah. Okay, whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. But yeah, I've never played State of Decay because it's an Xbox exclusive game that then came out on Steam. But it was only on Steam and Xbox. It never came out on PlayStation. I should try it out. Getting Juggernaut Edition for $7.49. Yeah, I'm sure it'll go on sale during like a sale day, and I can pick it up for a good price. Ooh, we dancing? Haruka? Haruka? Imagine if Haruka made a fucking cameo in this game. I would flip my fucking lid.
Right there.
Something's not right. I feel so out of it.
Sayaka Nishizono, I'd like a word with you.
Hey, aren't you...
Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club? You betcha. Don't worry.
She's
I got
so
very good
cocky.
news.
Oh, great. The MRC.
She's so fucking cocky.
What do you want with us? We're not up to anything.
Calm down. I'm not here to expose your secrets to the world. I only wanted to introduce you to someone.
What are you getting at?
To preface this, I noticed your club advisor hasn't been showing up much lately.
Yeah, apparently he got really sick. We're lucky if we see him a couple times a month.
Right, and it must be rough trying to choreograph an entire routine without him.
That frosting
Yeah,
was good.
and we've got a meet coming up soon.
Goddamn,
It's so
Wendy's
much
is so
pressure.
underrated.
I see. Then the stars really did align in your favor.
What? Listen, Senpai, I know we might seem desperate, but it's not like we need any favors.
Don't worry, you don't owe me for this.
Yagami-shi
I'm
is
offering you a
not.
potential advisor as a token of goodwill.
Is not
potential
a fucking
advisor?
dancer, dude.
Let's not sweat the small stuff. The important thing is, Yagami-san here said he'd agree to help you with your routine as a stand-in advisor.
Bruh.
Help with their routine? When did I ever say that?
Oh my gosh, really? This is just what we needed. You know, I could tell you had a certain something about you. So how long have you been a pro dancer?
I'm not.
Oh, so modest. This is like one of those dream come true moments in a movie. I've been literally racking my brain trying to come up with a workable routine.
Look at them just fucking going crazy back there while
I'm
we're
so
having this
glad
conversation.
that's on you now.
Whoa, time out. I'm missing some important qualifications here.
Yagami-san, this is your Reichenbach Falls moment. You need to dive headfirst into the challenge. Don't you get it?
No?
Do you think we can get started? We've been practicing and practicing, but something about our choreography feels off. We all know our moves and everybody's got rhythm, so all that should be left is bringing our A game. But it feels like we're still missing something, you know? That wow factor. It's really kind of down to the wire to be figuring this stuff out, but I know we'll push through if we try.
So I'm gonna have to
So
learn
can
how
I
to
ask for your
dance?
first impression? Does our routine need more going on, or...
You know, it's hard to say what's going on at this point.
Yeah,
I
I'm
shouldn't have to say
confused.
this,
Fucking-
but
they're
keen
popping and
observation is
locking.
elementary for a detective.
And?
And you need to tell them what you observed. You did have your eyes open, didn't you?
So the test already started. Great. What the fuck? Better start winning over Amasawa. Time to weigh in with my honest opinion. Certain conversations or events won't unfold without your direct input. Okay.
So, the music's not a bad choice, but it'll take more than your average dance mix to stick in the audience's minds. Have you considered traditional enka? Nobody'd see that coming.
What the fuck is enka?
Well, it is old school, so dancing to it might be innovative. But we can't just start over with a new song
I have
after
no
all
idea
the
what
hard work
enka
we
is,
put in.
dude.
They have the rhythm, they know their moves, but what they lack is prep time. She told you all that, remember? Besides, it'd be demoralizing to make them reset everything this late in the game.
Yeah,
They like
demoralizing.
prep time? Work on your timing.
I
Prep
think you
time.
guys could use a bit more coordination. Something's off about your rhythm.
Really? I thought they were all pretty synced up.
They are.
Yeah,
Something about time,
rhythm's
though.
actually one of our strong points.
Oh. Well, you know what?
Damn,
then?
I'm shitty at this, hey?
Something in my eye. There we go. Let me take another look.
I don't fucking know.
I think your performance could use
Outfits.
a little more
Outfits. Bud, outfits.
Rare? How so?
flair. Well, you're already in perfect sync, and everyone knows their part. But how to put it? You were right. It needs something that's going to leave a lasting impact.
I see what you mean. Maybe we are just kind of going through the motions here. If only we could come up with better stuff. Oh, maybe you could give us some suggestions.
Ah.
Outfits. If I don't don't get through this somehow, it's going back to the whole pervert thing.
Let's take apart what could give you the edge you need.
What if you sang? Sang is crazy. Some kung fu? Hey,
Why
he knows
not
kung fu.
incorporate kung fu?
Did you just say kung fu?
Sure did. Throw a few kicks and punches, will knock the competition right out.
That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah. And it's not like martial arts-based dancing is entirely unheard of. But we don't know the first thing about kung fu.
Well, you're in luck. Kung fu happens to be a hobby of mine.
No way! That's so cool!
Well, it's my own style. You won't find it in any ancient scrolls. It's flashy.
Perfect!
Hold on, I'm
So
just
will you
gonna
teach
turn
us?
off my
I guess I'm gonna have to.
my webcam for a
Sweet!
second.
Then let's get a quick demonstration.
I'll be right back.
Let's see some ass-kicking dance then!
Wait, really? I really have to do this?
Of course! How else are we gonna learn? Look up some random videos? We'll get to analyze your moves, your footwork, your breathing. We'll learn from the pro!
I wouldn't get your hopes up, though. What if my stuff doesn't fit your routine at all?
So, you're not gonna help us after all? That's pretty weak.
If you're giving up after stringing them along this far, hang tight while I dial 110.
Hold it.
Huh?
You know what? I think I can wing it well enough. I've never done this before, though, so don't get mad if it's crappy, okay?
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. You're gonna do fantastic. Okay, what we'll do first is show you the opening 30 seconds of our routine until the chorus hits. While you're watching, keep an eye out for the parts that could use some kung fu moves.
Sure. Good plan.
Okay, so here's how we start. In there. Now you take it away.
Whoa. Doubt I can top that. But you know what? May as well try.
That's a spirit. Ready for the music?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was eating my my sandwich. And I just didn't want to eat it on stream. You know, I didn't want to broadcast me just munching on a sandwich. Okay, so I can select dances.
Let's freaking dance.
They got a dance mini game. That's different than oh, it's like DDR. Okay. It is different than Yakuza 5. Simultaneous notes. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I can. This is where I'm gonna spend so much time. You don't even know. Damn. I'm gonna spend way too much time doing this shit.
Incredible.
Oh, he's amazing! That was amazing! Like it? Wow! Wait, is that I could never do that. Oh gosh, I hope he doesn't knock someone out. See it?
Oh, look at that! Did you see that?
Yagami-san, what was that just now? I thought you said you couldn't dance.
Believe me, I'm just as surprised as you.
Your bro was
Women
pulling
with
out that
sport
Haruka
skill
shit, man.
are pulling it out of your ass.
I don't think a seasoned athlete could pull that off.
Yagami-san, that was incredible! You're not just a pro, you're a master!
Wow, you're giving an amateur way too much credit here.
No way an amateur moves like that. You're something else. Maybe you don't realize it, but you have a gift for this. You're totally a born dancer.
I don't know about all that. What you call a gift, I call muscle memory.
He's pretty agile though.
Well,
so, like,
whatever you
makes
call
sense that
it,
he
we're
can
gonna use
dance a
every
little
last bit of it in our routine, if that's okay. You seriously saved our necks just now, Yagami-san.
Hey, I'm just glad it all worked out.
If it's okay to ask, could you drop by and give us more pointers sometime?
Absolutely.
Ever since our advisor stopped showing, we've barely been
will be
keeping it
grinding
together.
the shit out of this.
And we could all use some guidance from someone we can trust.
If you guys will have me, then sure. Not sure I have many pointers left.
Oh, you're the best!
I think it's time we headed back now, Yagami-san.
Huh? Oh, sure.
Did I pass the test?
So, did I pass? I'd say I made plenty of headway with the dance club.
Indeed you have. Honestly, I'm still in shock over how easily you won Nishizono-san over. Every time I've tried to approach her, she reacts like I'm there to accuse her of something.
Gee, I wonder why. I'm sure the MRC has gained some notoriety.
Well, all the more reason we need an amazing advisor who can keep up with us.
Oh, I'm amazing now. Does this mean I'm no longer a criminal?
Yeah, I really should apologize for that at some point. Also, I have another theory as to why you installed that camera.
Yeah? Let's hear it.
So, a hired detective shows up to covertly monitor a specific group of students. Meanwhile, spreading through the news like wildfire is the case of Akihiro Ehara, a man connected to our school. Put those pieces together, and your objective here starts taking shape. But I wouldn't want to hamper any important detective work of yours, so for now, I'll let that theory sit.
She figured it out already. That's crazy.
At any rate, Yagami-san, I'll go ahead and let the chairman know of our arrangement. That is to say, I'll formally request you as our advisor.
Well, that'd be great. But do you really think you'll hire me just like that?
Sure, so long as you're officially considered an outside guidance counselor, I don't see why not. Also, we do need another
full now and I
faculty
still have
member
half
as
a
a
sandwich
supervisor,
left.
but that's
That
more of a
poutine filled me
formality
up.
than anything. Their only responsibility is signing the paperwork. You'll still be the one running the club. Our school makes you jump through a lot of hoops just to be welcomed as a guest, huh?
Yeah, sounds like they won't let in just anybody. Anyway, is there a teacher you had in mind?
Yep, no worries there. The chairman actually promised to sign off on whoever we chose. Well, I made him promise might be a bit more accurate.
What? Really? Man, I wish he'd told me. He told me the club's already had advisors and left it at that.
Typical. I doubt he wants to actually keep his word. After all, if we get into trouble, he'll be directly responsible. He probably thinks the MRC is a big enough liability as it is.
I wonder why.
Well, with all that said, welcome to the Mystery Research Club. Can't wait to see a real detective in action.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you'll get your chance. And it's a pleasure to be on board.
I'm upset she's not going to be
when you have a spare
distrusting
moment,
of me anymore,
Could you
though.
join us in the clubroom for a talk? I'd like your advice on another case we're monitoring.
What, you've got something besides the sugar baby?
Yes, and this one may actually be even nastier. In fact, the sugar baby may be but a single thread amidst a larger, more
Sugar
sinister web of
baby,
conspiracy.
dude, is so fucking weird.
But that's a lot to digest, I know. I'll get you up to speed when you're free.
Okay. Not quite sure how to process that right now, but I'll make sure to swing by at some point.
School stories. Amasawa has agreed to let Yagami act as MRC's advisor. It seems like there's more delinquent activity than meets the eye at Siryu High School. So I just get different stories, like as it's like a sub story, I guess, but school stories. Cool. Cool. Finally got my in with the school. Now I can ask around about Mikoshiba without getting the boot. Apparently he was tight with the basketball club, being a former member. That comes as no surprise. Now, where did basketball players go after school? The gym, of course. Let's go to the gym,
Hey guys, how we all doing? Sweating it out on some layups?
Who are you?
My name's Yagami. I've been the MRC's advisor for all of a couple minutes, and I need to ask the basketball club a few questions.
Okay.
There was a student teacher who used to hang around here as recent as, what, October? Mikoshiba's the name.
Oh yeah, Mikoshiba-san.
Anyway, he stopped showing up out of nowhere. Any of you have any theories? Okay, scratch that. Then, what kind of teacher was he? Is he nice? Is he a jerk?
I wouldn't say jerk, but he was enthusiastic.
Yeah, I mean, he did show up almost daily.
The club was really good back in his day. That's probably why he had us hustling even harder than the coach.
So, would you say he was on good terms with you all?
I guess. Wait, where's Koda and them?
Oh, from class 2-2? I don't know. I haven't seen Matsu, Nakane, anyone.
Those guys, they might make a scene if they see me again.
Something special about class 2-2?
Well, yeah. Koda's in 2-2, and she was Mikoshiba-sensei's star pupil.
I fucking knew it. I called that shit. They had a fucking relationship going on and it got him killed.
Star pupil? I do know who you're talking about, by the way. Are you saying she was favored over the others?
In a way, Mikoshiba-sensei worked her harder because she hadn't played basketball till high school.
See, most of us already had tons of experience by the time we joined. So, anyone starting as late as now has to be really athletic to keep up with the team. Mikoshiba-sensei knew that too. I'd say him looking after Koda did us all a favor.
Wow, sounds like the model instructor.
Or was he picking on her too?
You say so. But I'm not sure Koda felt that way.
Oh?
Mikoshiba-sensei might have just thought it was tough love, but I think he went overboard with the teasing sometimes.
Oh shit, never
like,
mind.
He'd make her shoot and then go, "See, that was how not to do it."
Are you saying he would mock her?
Oh,
That makes it sound bad. He was doing it because he cared, I think.
Hey, wasn't Mikoshiba-sensei the one who started the whole arousing thing? He said the way she held the ball was arousing. Said it was her main contribution.
That's not true. She's got a nice chest, too.
That's fair. Anyway, when Mikoshiba-sensei stopped coming, the guys in 2-2 were all like,
Okay, what did Koda do to him?
Are you implying they had a relationship?
Fuck. Beats me. Mikoshiba-sensei did anything like that, he would have gotten canned on the spot.
yeah, people like to gossip, but as they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Maybe
So
Koda-san's
the
reason he
teacher
was always
started.
so fired up.
The teacher
Maybe she's the
started
reason
the
he got
bullying of
fired.
Koda.
The writing on her hand. It wasn't some random insult.
Are we about done here?
Yeah.
Last thing. Where are Koda-san and the others? Are they often this late?
No. Everyone's usually here by now.
Shit.
Maybe they're still in their classroom?
Okay, then I think that about does it. Back to work for the both of us, huh?
Shit. Okay. So, Dead Fucker is the one who started the bullying of Koda. They didn't have a relationship, but he was attracted to her in some way. Gross. Anyways. She was bullied by him, which then, in turn, when he disappeared, his little lackeys, I guess, started bullying her.
You're spacing out on me? Look at me when I'm talking.
You can't face us because you're weak. Who gave you permission to quit anyway? Newsflash, you're nothing without the club.
Yeah, think about us for a second. Who has to pick up all the grunt work when you're gone?
Maybe she feels special after what happened at lunch. Like people suddenly give a shit about her.
Bunch of little bitches.
Doesn't give you the right to ditch practice. Talk about selfish, am I right?
Stop it. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Is that all you know how to say? You think we're letting a stuck-up bitch like you give the orders?
Calm down.
You guys still haven't learned to play fair?
This fucking guy. Why's your dirty old ass still here?
Attention students! Be on the lookout for a creeper showing up in your classrooms!
If I were you, I'd watch my mouth around a club advisor.
Say what?
I'm Yagami, from the Yagami Detective Agency, and your chairman just hired me to advise the Mystery Research Club.
Bullshit.
I guess word hasn't gotten around? Maybe I'll let a few wisecracks slide for now then. But mark my words, I'll be here every day of the week, so be on your best behavior.
Yeah, fuckers.
We better get to practice.
Yeah, you do that. Oh, and, break a leg out there, Matsu.
I beat their asses twice, and now I'm in charge of them.
Not very nice, are
Oh,
they?
shit.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Koda-san, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but as I said, I'm a detective, and I need to talk about Hiro Mikoshiba. He started training as a teacher here pretty recently, right? And one day he just stopped showing up? At the time, did you notice anything strange about him? Maybe he seemed troubled, or you saw him hanging around strangers?
Why are you asking me?
The basketball club members think you and Mikoshiba might have been close, at least at practice.
They said that?
Maybe her relationship with Mikoshiba is a memory she'd rather forget. That's what I think.
Well, I suppose there wasn't much truth to what I'd heard then. Don't sweat it. Just so you know, I'm actually going to be hanging around here at the school for a little while longer. If it's cool, I hope we can find a way to be friends. See ya.
Wait a sec. Earlier today, it was your voice that I heard, wasn't it?
The first penguin.
I just never expected anyone to actually stand up for me in school. But you could say I didn't really stand up to them for myself much either. We all just treated it like it was a normal thing. Sometimes people would even laugh about it. But then, today, something changed.
Leave her alone.
Everyone suddenly decided to take a stand like they'd seen enough. I couldn't believe it. But that first voice, the one that told them to stop, that was your voice, wasn't it, Yagami-san?
Who could say?
I knew it. It was you. Thank you so much for that. Today was eye-opening. I never thought about how horribly I was being treated until everyone stood up for me. What's more, it made me see that I was strong. In fact, I finally stood up to the basketball kids.
So you did. Is that what made you decide to quit the club?
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to play basketball in a real team. I used to read this manga that made it look so cool. In a comic, even if you're a terrible player, the team always tries to lift you up. I tried. I wanted it to work, even if all they did was tear me down. But today, I just up and quit. That's not cool at all, is it?
You did nothing wrong, Koda-san. Truth is, there's a lot of injustice in the world that goes unseen. And some people decide it's easier to be part of the problem than be part of the solution. The kind of people who only feel joy when they see others in pain. You can only do so much to make people see the light. At some point, you've just got to let them go. You know what I mean? Then there's no shame in quitting.
But Yagami-san, I think you can only say that because you're such a strong person.
Okay. In that case, we won't call it quitting.
Huh?
You can play. Doesn't have to be with the basketball club. If you practice, you wouldn't even need a school basketball club to get to where you want to be. If If this sport is what you want to do with your life, I guarantee you there's gonna be a path for you to take. And all you have to do is find that path. I mean, it's gotta be out there. And then you don't have to call it quitting.
I don't know about that. Are you sure? I mean, wouldn't that be cheating?
Come on, try to work with me here.
Sorry.
So, the MRC. You're the advisor? Yagami-san?
Yeah. If you need anything, you just let us know. Anything at all. For example, if you hit any more trouble with those basketball club kids, you find me.
Sure.
You've got this.
What the fuck? Letter of club registration. Or resignation. I didn't read the full thing.
Oh, Mr. Detective. Yagami-san, right?
Hi.
Yeah. Shouldn't you be at practice with everyone else?
Yeah, well, remember Matsune and Sakaki? You know, the two other guys I'm always hanging around? They're ready to talk to you about Mikoshiba-sensei now.
Huh.
Well, Detective, I think they have a lead for you.
What kind of bullshit's going on
Hey.
here?
You're here on some kind of case, right? You know, Mikoshiba-sensei talked to us pretty often. I think maybe we can help.
What is she pulling?
That is, if you wouldn't mind starting fresh with all of us.
Oh, turning over a new leaf, are we?
We kinda have to. How else are we gonna get good college recommendations? It would really bite us in the ass if you went and narked on us, so... Will you at least hear us out? Matsune and the rest are just upstairs. Please, be a nice guy, we're really sorry.
Okay. I see where this is going.
Nah, man, I don't...
How many guys are up there waiting to jump me?
Yeah.
The next floor up is for third years, right? You rope some of your senpais into this too?
Wow, you don't even know us and you're throwing out accusations like that? How are we supposed to become upstanding citizens with teachers like this? It's just not fair.
That's a pretty pathetic trap, but maybe they can give me some info about Mikoshiba. Bro, this game's fucking crazy. This mod is crazy. I'm in a police car with my squad because I am RPing as cops. And I see a military helicopter shoot rockets at a gas station, then it almost kills me and blows our car up. Are you playing online? Are you like playing with other people?
Fine. I'll hear you out. Tell your friends I'm on my way.
Really? Awesome!
What the fuck? This is AI doing shit? Just bots doing shit? That's crazy.
Over here, Yagami-san!
Hello.
Sorry to drag you all the way up here for this.
You wanted to talk to me? About Mikoshiba-sensei?
What? I can't hear a word you're saying, man. Why don't you come closer so we don't have to shout?
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Oh, here we go. It's fighting time. They got a lot of these fucking losers.
So many of you. You guys all know Mikoshiba-sensei?
Nah, that's not how our senpai friends roll. They know the Yokohama Leomon.
Yokohama Leomon? You mean the local gang?
Hell yeah. I've got a friend who's in deep with those guys. I scratch their back by bringing them chicks to hang out with, and they scratch mine by tipping me for it. It's a pretty sweet deal, actually.
The Leomon? The Leomong are fucking with high school girls? What the fuck?
We've got a little thing going.
Junji.
I get to drop the Leomong
What are
name
you
if I need
doing?
him to handle some business.
So you sell them girls in exchange for honorary
what the
membership?
fuck?
You need to find better friends.
Don't talk to
Those
me
are my
like
friends,
you know me.
man. What are
I
they
stay
doing?
on their good side and I get my
Fucking with
personal
high school
bodyguards.
girls. God damn it.
I work with the tools I've got to get to the top.
Son, he.
So you got it all figured out, don't you, kid? But you're missing the big picture. They're gonna turn the tables so fast you won't know what hit you.
I'll keep that in mind. But I wouldn't worry about me right now. You're the one who's got the real problem on his hands.
You get it? From now on, if you even lay a finger on us, you offend the Yokohama Leomong, and they'll take that personally. You see what deep shit you're in here, Yagami-san?
So how about it? You know how to say you're sorry? Cash for our pain and suffering.
I'll beat all their
Oh,
asses.
yeah?
Bring it to me.
How much are we talking here? Grand?
$1 million. If you're short, I'd be happy to hook you up with a loan shark. I know a guy who lends for the Seiryu clan Yakuza.
First it's a gang, now it's the Yakuza. Keep bringing adult shit into this, I'm gonna start treating you like one.
Huh?
You wanna see what happens to gang members? I'll show you.
Yeah.
You sure you want to do that? We're gonna charge you extra.
Oh, you got this shit down, Matsui. Let's take this asshole down! Fuck him up!
Oh, bring it, pussies. I'm ready. All right. Let's go.
Let's go.
And chair. Ooh, 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 get up. All right, bring it, nerd. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
And stay down.
Bring the Leomong next time, fuckers.
Ah, my eyes. Cheap shot. Can't see? Got you now! No, you don't! Huh?
All right, and now we'll report all of these fuckers to the police, and they'll get expelled for
Did he just jump off?
Nah.
from
He's
high
just
school. And
hiding
they're
in the
gonna be
dark.
assholes for the rest of their life.
Like a scared little cockroach. You guys go look for him and tell me when you find him. I'm going for a smoke.
Okay, sounds good. You got this in the bag.
Senpai, what do we do?
You guys follow me. We'll all smoke together till we get an update.
Sure, I'll come with.
Senpai's the toughest around and the coolest.
Gross.
Ah, well. All for my adorable little underlings.
So this guy's the ringleader, hey? Can I whoop his ass a couple more times, just like I did them? Guess punks smoke at school these days. Thought that was a thing of the past. Anyways, I need to ask Matsui and the others about Mikoshiba, so get some off guard this time. Alright, alright, yeah, alright. I could probably be walking on there, but I might break it. My fat ass. do I climb again? Oh, right. Parkour. What's that? Give me that. Skill Verge of Death, Wounded Tigers. You know what? I actually have quite a lot of SP here. Let's boost attack. Speed boost EX gauge. Increase damage of EX action, absolutely. Gain more SP, that is absolutely something I should get early on. Alright, I'll save up from here. God, wish I could go faster. This is far as shit. There's the thing on the other side, though. I want to grab that. I want to grab that right now. Hell yeah. Gimme. Toughness.
Tastes good, Senpai? Smoking a cigarette in the classroom?
So you came all this way just to get your ass kicked?
Hey, Akane! Go get the other senpais!
Okay, I'm on it.
You guys better watch out. If your teacher busts you smoking, won't you get in big trouble? On the other hand, you guys could use a lesson in manners, and I'd be happy to teach you.
Huh? What the hell?
Bastard! So this is where you were hiding.
Now what? That mouth of yours won't get you out of this. I'm taking you down!
Man, I'm ready.
Don't give me that smug look.
With your body.
Let's go!
Okay, ow. Okay, I do need to eat a couple things here. Let's eat some lettuce salad sandwiches. What bullshit you got going on, bud? Dumbass. Get fucked.
Jeez. This guy's a maniac.
You're a bunch of fucking teenagers. What do you expect? Get your ass whooped.
You mentioned compensation for pain and suffering. That still sound like a good idea?
No, we were just being stupid. Could you maybe forget all that?
Then from here on out, we're buds, right?
Ow! Ah, my shoulder! Holy shit, that hurts, Yagami-san!
Tell me everything you know about Mikoshiba. After all, you guys were pretty close, right?
Hell yeah. 3,000 SP too.
Mikoshiba Sensei showed up to practice, like, basically every day. Kind of a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest.
As soon as our coach would leave, it's like a switch would flip and he'd start drilling us. He'd make us do like 10 sets of cross-court dashes. And if even one of us lagged behind, it meant 10 more. For all of us. That made it obvious real quick. Koda was our weakest link.
So Mikoshiba was especially harsh on her then.
Yeah, because she's such a freaking klutz. Even the first years got sick of her eventually. Only thing she did right was unite the team against her.
You gang up and belittle a single defenseless girl, a beginner in your sport, and you call that unity. Real classy. Listen up. Mikoshiba's parents have reported him missing. Foul play could be in the works here. He's been gone for far too long.
Hey, you think maybe Koda did it?
What?
Some kind of crime of passion?
You're a fucking dipshit.
This isn't the time for bullshit. Or you want to keep going?
Nope. I'll pass.
Have you talked to Sawa-sensei yet? He probably knows Mikoshiba-sensei better than anyone.
Yeah,
all she told me was how exemplary he was, both as a student and a student teacher. And that he looked out for you guys, out of some sort of camaraderie.
Huh? She really talked him up that good?
Yeah.
Why, something off about that?
It's just... Sawa-sensei was really cold to him, no matter what he'd do. I actually brought that up to him one day. And it turns out the rumors were right.
Rumors?
Back when Mikoshiba-sensei was a student, one of his classmates apparently committed suicide. And Sawa-sensei suspected him of bullying the kid. I don't think he ever really got past that. He'd get all depressed sometimes.
Really? Sawa-sensei thought Mikoshiba was a bully?
Oh yeah. I actually asked him about it once, but he just laughed it off.
This is enough to prove Mikoshiba was a bully, but Sawa-sensei did seem less than convincing.
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
What did she really think about Mikoshiba? I'll have to press her on it.
Okay. I am going to be right back. I'm just going to grab some more water and probably finish my burger. So I will be like 5 minutes. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I was gone a little bit longer than I thought I was going to be. But hopefully I'm ready to, like, just grind out this last little bit of the stream. No more interruptions. I want 100% more SP. Hell yeah. Give me all the SP. ESP. ESP. Cigarette butt. Ew. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna be real. I didn't realize how much story? How much yeah, I guess story the Judgment games really have. I don't know. I feel like after this I'm really gonna not play as many like story driven games. Like, while I like story driven games, I think this is gonna be my last one. The Yakuza games being done, famous for the stories. I think, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Maybe someone. But I think I will. No, floor 2. I'm just gonna play games that like aren't super cutscene heavy. You know, stuff like Pokemon was a lot of fun because there's like no story really. I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I don't like sitting back and watching anymore. It was fun for a little while, but I've decided that I don't enjoy doing it. At least as much. You know, it's fine a little bit, but I would
Hi
rather
there.
be interactive.
Has Sawa-sensei gone home?
Actually, she's in a meeting with the chairman.
So then she's at his office?
Yes, but I think they may have some visitors.
Gotcha. Thanks.
The chairman. There's that photo I wanted to peek at earlier. This may not be my finest hour, but could still make for a useful clue. So Sawa-sensei had suspected Miss Oshiba was a bully. Maybe she wasn't being honest with me before.
Suspicious.
Let's take a look in there. And see part of a photo of a male Serio High School student. Sorry to do this, but I can't like.
What the?
I bet it's the guy who killed himself, the police officer's son. What if Sawa's the one who killed Mitsu, whatever? Mitsushiba. Does it say Hara's-san? The boy who killed himself 4 years ago? Odd for a teacher to have a picture of a single random student on her desk. Can't confirm his identity right now, though. I should look for Sawa-sensei. She should be in the chairman's office. Alright, let's go to the chairman's office. Head on up. Head on down.
Pardon.
The fuck?
Yagami-san. Those men are with the Kanagawa police. They said they're here to make inquiries about Mikoshiba-kun's disappearance.
And they asked to see Sawa-sensei too?
Yes. But I have to ask, can you tell me what's really going on? You were asking questions about Mikoshiba-kun as well.
I should leave it to the police to fill you in on that. I mean, Their sources are probably more recent than mine. They should have the latest details.
Mikashiba-kun is no longer with us, is he? Then it's just as I feared.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Who is that guy? He doesn't look unfriendly, but he looks like someone I'll have to fight. Ooh, I finished chapter 2. Should I end it there? I feel like I should end it there. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. I know it was a shorter stream, but I finished all of chapter 2. I think it is time. I think it's a good point to end it. I'm gonna play more of this. However, I don't plan on grinding it out like every single other Yakuza game I've played. I want to take my time with it, enjoy it, you know. I want to play other games at the same time, you know. Like, I just don't want to just relegate myself to this game. I want to play some more Borderlands 3 with Luna. I want to play some more Stardew with the boys. Some more Left 4 Dead with the boys. I want to finish The Last of Us eventually whenever I have a day where I feel like playing it. But yeah, I will be back with this soon. But that was the end of chapter 2. I'm really enjoying it so far. I really like the high school stuff. The high school stuff is really cool. It's a very big change of pace. And I'm enjoying it. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. I will see you on Tuesday with another stream. Yeah, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.